Where you at, motherfuckers? It's Full Fat Friday. Fall is finally upon us, which here in New York means that the temperature is calming down, it's getting breezy and crisp. Whereas in Louisiana, the start of fall means jack shit. It's still in the fucking 80s and the humidity's up here and there's probably still fucking mosquitoes. I think there's like 2 storms in the Gulf. I mean, what the fuck? I say, weather be fucked. It's fall. It's goddamn gumbo season. And I gotta tell you, I'm a little bit nervous because this is actually my first crack at ever making gumbo. So I've pulled every reference I could, online recipes, friends and relatives, Justin Wilson. But the recipe we're using today comes from a dear friend, bandmate, former roommate, Joshua Bones Terrio, the most Cajun mofo in my lineup. Mofo, by the way, is spelled M-O-F-E-A-U-X. Let's make some fucking gumbo. Come on.
I'm so nervous. Be confident, you guys.
Let's make some fucking gumbo. Come on. Them ingredients. Me goddamn. Opening lineup, we got a fat and a flour for the roux. We got our bell pepper, onion, and celery, aka the Trinity. We've got andouille. We've got fucking tasso.
Neither of these are big plugs, but like, if Richards and Savoys want to send us more, we're jonesing out here.
We're not gonna argue, and we'll exchange it for like some weird chorizo or Filipino baked goods. We got Cajun Old Bay. We got bay leaves. This might cause a little bit of controversy because I've actually seen Cajun women argue over this. We got okra.
Because your bitch-ass girlfriend loves okra.
She likes okra. And we just so happen to have a chicken roasted by Rachel earlier today. Let's start putting this together. Fuck. Step 1. Make your roux. Step 1 of the roux, you need your fat. And to that, we're going to add flour. It was recommended a 1-to-1 ratio. This mostly has me nervous because this is one of those flagship dishes from home. I know a lot of people that have made it, and I'm just wondering at which part in this video they're going to be looking at this going, well, you fucked up already. People talk about gumbo and they say, yeah, there's really no rules to gumbo. You just do whatever you want. Horse shit. For a brief period, I did improv. And the first day, they said, all right, first rule to improv is there are no rules to improv. Horse shit.
Yes, there are.
Yeah, exactly. But then it's just sort of implied, but if you really want it to be funny, here's some guidelines. I'm like, there it is. That's like saying, there really are no rules to surgery.
But if you don't care about people dying?
If you want the patient to live, maybe do this first. And as you can see, darker than it was before. Not quite to melt the chocolate level yet.
Also, your nails look great.
Thank you. So we've been panic Googling as we go. We've noticed some things like it's not particularly getting thicker. It smells like burnt popcorn. Basically, are we fucking this up? We've been reassured by multiple cooking blogs, other sources. So, according to the internet, we are not, in fact, fucking this up. Bones, you were absolutely right. Started out pretty much whitish beige. And for the longest time, beige, beige, beige. Hey, is that getting a little dark? Son of a bitch! So now that the roux's done, we're going to brown our Trinity. Let's cook the fucking tasso in here first. Use whatever grease we get off of that to cook our Trinity down. And in we go. Oh, and we're up to speed already. Shit. For those of you at home wondering, what the fuck is tasso? It's essentially a piece of pork that's had the living shit seasoned and cured out of it. So,
delicious?
Yeah. And in short, delicious. Time to add the Trinity. Starting with onion, bell peppers, celery. This right here is the smell of growing up in South Louisiana. So, alright, the onions are starting to get clear. As Justin would say, you can't read a newspaper to them, but when they clear, here's what I'ma did. Get in there. Got chicken schmaltz, bacon grease, tasso. Old MacDonald had a fucking feast. And as if we didn't have enough fucking pork, I'm gonna throw in the andouille. The touted andouille capital of Louisiana, a little town called La Place. They have a sign of this like anthropomorphic andouille, like welcoming you to La Place. But I gotta say, it looks like a giant piece of shit. See if we can find a visual of it and throw it up in the video here.
There it is.
There you go. And lastly, we're gonna add the meat from this chicken. Das vidanya, Bort. Alright, now ladies and gentlemen, star of the show. That roux.
Thickened up so much.
Oh, shit. Yeah. Good in there. I do believe that's starting to smell like gumbo. Now we're going to thin this out with some chicken stock. A little bay leaf. And I'm going to put a little Cajun Old Bay in here for now. He says a little.
Oops.
Oops. Now it's time to attract some locals. Hello.
Hello.
Hey, how's it going? Listen, we just made a huge pot of chicken andouille gumbo.
Fuck yeah, you did.
And look, when I say a lot, I'm talking a fucking huge pot, so you're welcome to swing by and pick some up. Hello?
She hang up on you?
I think she did.
The fuck? Hello.
Hey.
We never leave a fellow Cajun hanging.
This is like the closest I'll come to a drug deal.
Step 1, get you some rice. Ladle your gumbo onto the rice. Aw, it tastes like home.
Aw, babe.
But on a more practical note, this is fucking delicious. Thank you for watching. Stay safe, keep your distance, wash your hands, cover your face, wear a fucking mask. Huge thanks to all those essential workers out there. Thank you to Rachel for working the camera.
You're welcome.
Helping to stir the roux. That took forever, but it was absolutely worth it. Thank you to Bones so much for helping me with this recipe.
Thank you.
While I've got you here, check out the Gypsy Jazz album that Bones and I recorded last year. Another Hot Club special. We'll put the link to that in the bio. Also, check out his other music pages, Abigail's Ghost and Bryn and Bones. We'll put the handles for those here. Check those out. Watch your mouth. It's gumbo season.